Hello, welcome back to another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a lotus. So first you divide any color paper into 4 squares. So fold it to the side in half, one way, and then you open up the paper and you fold it over the other way. After that, you just open it up and you grab these fold corners and you move each of them into the middle. It's going to be marked where the both lines cross, and if you can't see it, try to fold it over. Just squish the middle area. So now you fold the paper in the middle. And try to be as perfect as you can on this, because all of these folds play a major part in the final few steps, which actually make it look more like a flower. Before that, it looks nothing like it. So now that you have all 4 sides, grab these. You see this middle thing, and then you're going to have to fold this corner to the very middle, and then you fold it. And after you do that, you could just fold all 4 other corners just the same. And try to be very precise with these folds too, because this will also impact the finished thing later on. So after you get this, you have to fold this up and make sure that this is in the middle. And it only has to be like, if you see over here, it's only this tiny area. And you do the same for the other sides, but you have to make sure that this corner is lined up with the next one. It has to be lined up, or else your lotus will be uneven. Then you just keep doing this. And the last one, you have to, don't worry about the middle part, just worry about connecting these 2 final edges, and they'll be in the middle. So then you will have this thing. And once you get this, all you really have to do, well, this is actually the hard part, you have it like this, and you fold it over, and you'll see these 4 lines from earlier. So these are very important later on, because they actually really are. So you have to try to carefully, without folding this completely, you could just bend it a little. You put this in the very center, and you squish this tiny edge, not any of this, because all of this is going to be the little leaf. So just this tiny area. The rest you just let it alone. And then you could feel free to release it. And then you try that with all other 4 corners. You don't have to do them all at the same time. You can do them separately. But after, you're going to end up having to connect all 4. Right here, we're just making the line, so it will be easier to put together, because as you can see, This one is still not, I left it alone and it's still not all the way back. I have to fold this one a bit more because this one was really well folded. And now I'll have to do the last one. So, after you have this, it's going to get all lopsided and stuff. Later, you have to grab this and put it back in the middle. And you do that with all four. Don't release it. And every time you add a new one, this, like, first it's going to be like this, then it's going to be like this. So you're going to notice this little thing over here. It's right here. Well, that you're going to need to kind of like press this down so it can be straight. And over here, in the back, you can feel this. So you're just going to push it with your thumb. You're going to push this area back and actually squish it. And then you do that with all four. And when you do the other ones, you have to be very careful not to completely fold the leaf part. And then you do the next step, and you have to keep being careful to not completely bend this outside part. So then as you add the last one in, you're going to find that this is all going to come together. Don't worry about it, just keep making that without letting go. Now here you basically have the whole lotus. So right here you're just going to like pinch the edges of all of it to make it look slightly better. I mean, that doesn't really do much. And then after you have this is going to look really nice right now. Then, only if you think you're gonna risk it, you could add like these little tiny curling petals on the side. You could barely even tell, but if you want to, then keep watching because that's what I'm about to do now. If you don't, then it's just gonna look like this, and then you're done. So, then after that, you have to see this back thing. You have to pull one up. Be very careful to like, kind of like pull it back this way. It's gonna start staying there. The more you pull it, the nicer it will look. But when you want to risk it, because then it's just this back is just gonna rip. So then after you get this, you could kind of like curl it a bit with your fingers. You do that with all four sides. So still be careful with all of this. And I curl this side up. Now I have to curl this side. I got this side. And now I got this side. So after that, you're basically done with the lotus. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.